So let's start set 6, 2nd December 2022, chapter 2. So let's start. Bhimbhati Devi is an exponent of which Indian dance from Manipuri. Bhimbhati Devi is an exponent Manipuri. It is the duty of every citizen to uphold and protect the sovereignty, unity and integrity of India. Next, which of the following statement about the Vice President India is not correct? Answer is he can remove from his office by President approved through a resolution passed by Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Next, Kuchipudi classical dance is accompanied with Carnatic music. Next, which India budget introduced a statement highlighting the gender sensitivity of the budgetary allocation 2005 and 6. Next, according to Union Health Ministry, a new display image with a warning written as tobacco causes painful death will be printed on tobacco product manufactured 1st December 2022. Next, Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar set up school for girls at Kolkata. Next, the proposed Rowlatt Act 1919 allowed detention of political prisoner without trial for 2 years. Next, which of the following is correctly matched? Low is a hot wind. Next, the scheme Bohini aims at providing 100% access to free and safe sanitary pads to secondary and senior secondary school going girls. Sikkim. Next, the Competition Bill 2022 proposes to reduce the timeline for the CCI to pass an order on transaction from 210 days to 150 days. Next, at present the Grand Trunk Road extends from Amritsar to Kolkata in India. Next, what is the average circumference of the standard cricket ball in international cricket? 8.81 inches to 9 inches. Which festival known as the Vijay Utsav? Hampi festival is known as Vijay Utsav. The type of forest located in mid-latitudinal coastal region is temperate evergreen forest. When did Prime Minister Narendra Modi integrated selected fitness enthusiasts of the country in first session of Fit India Dialogue? 24th September 2020. Fit India Movement 24th September 2020. Next is the most important festival celebrated by the Muslim community in India to mark the beginning of the Islamic New Year, Muharram. In which year was the Treaty of Salbai signed? 1782. Treaty of Salbai signed. Next, limestone, chalk, marble are different forms of calcium carbonate. Next, which of the following is not correct regarding King Harshvardhan? Is Harshvardhan's court poet was Harish Sena is not correct. Next, for the first time, the objective of self-reliance was incorporated in the third 5-year plan. Is the objective self-reliance. Next, which ecosystem is composed of which of the following? Ecosystem is composed of net primary productivity and gross primary productivity is a ecosystem. Next, hydrochloric acid helps in facilitating the action of pepsin. Is hydrochloric acid creates an acidic medium which facilitates the action of enzyme pepsin. Next, in 1979, who shared the Nobel Prize with Curies, waiting for their development of the used boron and phosphorus containing compounds, respectively, into important reagents in organic synthesis. Herbert C. Brown. Herbert C. Brown. Next, according to Census 2011, the male literacy rate in India 82.14%, male literacy India 82.14%. Next, set 7 question is, who is known as pioneering dance educationist and prominent Mohiniyattam exponent is Dr. Kanak Riley. Dr. Kanak Riley. Next, according to Mendeleev's periodic table, what was the atomic mass of Eka aluminum, which was later replaced by gallium? Is 68 replaced by gallium. Next, what is the outermost layer found in the cell envelope of a bacterial cell called glycocalyx? Glycocalyx. Next, which Indian classical dance form uses various color on face to symbolize the character Kathakali? Various color on face, Kathakali. Next, President Draupadi Murmu has appointed Dr. Justice Dhananjay Yashwant Chandrachud as the 50th Chief Justice of India. Next, which part of the Constitution of India reflects the fundamental duties? Part IBA. Next, why did Mongol ruler Genghis Khan die? 1227 Mongol Khan died. How many maximum electron can M cell have? 18. 18 maximum electron can M cell have. Next, merchants and migrants first brought the teaching of the Holy Quran to India in the 7th century. Merchant and migrant first brought the teaching of the Holy Quran to India in the 7th century. Next, in 1955, which synthetic element is provisionally named Mendeleevium in honor of Dmitry Mendeleev, who created one of the first periodic tables? Element 101 created one of the first periodic tables, D. Mendeleev. Next, in Trans-Siberian Railway System, Vladivostok on Pacific coast. Next, the crop area under high-yielding varieties of which crop grew considerably during the Green Revolution? Wheat. Next, who has become the 12th Chief Minister of Uttarakhand is Pushkar Singh Dhami, 12th Chief Minister of Uttarakhand. Next, which of the following statement is correct? Is the nutrition requirement of adolescents are higher than adult. Next, adolescents are generally grouped in the age group of 10 to 19 years. Next, which article of Constitution separates the judiciary from the executive? Article 50. Constitution separates the judiciary from the executive. Next, what do you call a component of identical size that offers a higher resistance to electricity? Poor conductor. You call a component of identical size that offers a higher resistance to electricity? Poor conductor. Next, in which month did the Australian Open take place? In 2022 January. Next, Tibetan New Year is Losar. Losar celebrated Tibetan New Year. Next, which layer atmosphere help in radio transmission? Thermosphere layer of atmosphere helps in radio transmission. Next, in table tennis, how many leads are allowed in a row on a serve? Unlimited leads are allowed row on a serve table tennis. Next, the value of GDP at the current prevailing prices is called nominal GDP. The value of GDP at the current prevailing price is called nominal GDP. Next, during which period ostriches were found in India? Paleolithic. Ostrich found in India, Paleolithic. Next, Maharashtra Department of Prison has launched a loan scheme for inmates serving sentence in jail across the state. This credit scheme is titled Jibhala. Next is the Moihar Court, where Baba Alauddin Khan was a musician, Madhya Pradesh. Moihar Court, Madhya Pradesh. Next, which company has set up factory on the banks of river Hooghly in 1651? English set up factory on the bank of Hooghly in 1651. Next, Set 8 to December 2022. Shift 4. Question is decomposers that are found in the bottom of a pond. Flagellates. Flagellates. Decomposers that are found in the bottom of pond. Next, Birju Maharaj was awarded which award in 2012? National Film Award. Birju Maharaj 2012 awarded. Next, in 2015, Planning Commission was replaced. Niti Aayog. Next, which road plan in India was the first attempt for the road development program between 1943 to 63? Is Nagpur road plan. First attempt for the road development program 1943 to 1963. Next, who has been appointed Direct DG National Center for Good Governance NCGG in September 2022? Bharat Lal. Bharat Lal. National Center for Good Governance Bharat Lal. Next, according to census 2011, list population is Sikkim. Sultan Muhammad of Ghazni was contemporary of Rajendra I, Cholo King Rajendra I. Sultan Muhammad of Ghazni, contemporary Rajendra I, Cholo King. Next, 73rd and 74th Amendment passed 1992. Next, not an advantage of e-commerce led response to customer needs is not advantage e-commerce. Next, which scheme was selected PM Award for Excellence in Public Administration? Udan is the award. Next, Sundarban Delta is home which animal? Royal Bengal tiger. Next, 4th edition of the Winter Youth Olympic Games held 2024 Gangavon. Next, player is associated with boxing. Lovolina Borokan is a boxing related. Next, commonly known as quick lime is CAO. Quick lime CAO. Next, petty tax that is mentioned in the inscription of the Cholo dynasty was taken in forced labor. Forced labor. Next, the Chinese Buddhist pilgrim Xuanzang came to the India subcontinent about 1400 years ago. Next, in particular direction is velocity, speed. Speed is a particular direction, is velocity. Next, music director won the best original score at Amsterdam International Film Festival 2022 is E.R. Raja. E.R. Raja. Next is correct. Water is a cyclic resource is the correct. Smile 75 initiative was launched by Ministry of Social Justice Empowerment. What is the objective of the scheme is to make our city, town and municipal area begging free. Smile 75 initiative. Next, this is a set of written rules that are accepted by all people living within a country constitution. Next, where is the Sher-e-Gul Farosana festival held Delhi? Sher-e-Gul Farosan festival Delhi. Next, Roshan Kumar is an exponent of which Indian classical Kathak? Roshan Kumari Kathak. Organic compound with the formula CH3OCH6H5 used perfume, fragrance and solvent anisole. CH3OCH6H5 anisole. Dadabhai Naroji has a businessman. Dadabhai Naroji has a businessman. Set 9 is start. Question is any natural mass of mineral matter that makes of the earth crust is rock. Next, Rajashree Sirke was given which prestigious dance award 2013 for excellence in Kathak Sangeet Natak Academy Award. Rajashree Sirke. Next is who was captain of the Indian hockey men's team at Olympic 2020? Manpreet Singh. Next, an exponent of Hindustani classical music, Gangubai was a eminent singer to have help from the Kirana Gharana. Hindustani Khel family. Next is if we deduct depreciation from GNP, the measure of aggregate income that we obtain is called net national product. Net national product. Next is the chemical formula borax. Borax is Na2B4O7 into 10H2O. Next, we have partnered with the Jammu and Kashmir administration to launch Rural Tourism Initiative. Is the crown of incredible India. Next is Chief Minister's Shramik Kalyan Prakalp scheme was Tripura. Amit Shah Omen. Players that stop dribbling in handball have to pass or shot within 3 seconds. Next is which of the following sequence is correct with respect to Delhi dynasty? Is Rajput dynasty, Khilji, Tughlaq dynasty. Next is not a classification of e-commerce, is T2D. Distributor to distributor is not classification e-commerce. Next is take oath new Meghalaya governor in October 2022, B.D. Mishra, governor of Meghalaya. Next there are two types cell division. Cell division two types. Next is the first session of INC was held at Bombay. Next is electric current is expressed by unit is ampere, electric current ampere. Next is how thick is lithosphere, 10 to 200 kilometers is lithosphere. Next is related to the musical instrument santur, Pandit Shiv Shankar Sharma santur. Chemical formula magnesium oxide is MgO. Next is Constitution forbid employment of children below the age. It or dangerous jobs like factory and mines is 14 years. Next is which of the following is not a natural fiber? Rayon is not a natural fiber. Next is statement is not correct with reference to the election of the President of India is all doubts and disputes in connection with the President election can be inquired into and decided by both the Supreme Court and the High Court. Is not correct election President of India. Next is celebrated the New Year Tamil Nadu is Puthandu. Puthandu New Year is celebrated Tamil Nadu. Next is early 11th century Cholo King Rajendra I built Shiva temple and filled it with sun pedestal schist from Chalukya. Next is not held by the poet Harisena. Nagasreshti. Nagasreshti is not held by poet Harisena. Next is association with rocks composed calcium carbonate, limestone rock composed of calcium carbonate. Next is set 10, 3 December 2022, chapter 2. Question is how many types of taxes were in the ruler Alauddin Khilji? 3 taxes. Next is the bare ground between plants is covered with a layer of organic matter in order to retain soil moisture. This method is called mulching. Next is in which year was Fit India movement launched by Ministry of Affairs Sports 2019. Husk of coconut is made of saccharism tissue. Next is not correct about plant cell. Is the plant cell cannot divided by mitosis is not correct plant cell. Next is India started DASH scheme in April. This scheme was launched under Ministry Social Justice and Empowerment DASH scheme. Next, whose party celebrated International Day of Non-Violence Mahatma Gandhi. Next is freedom fighters said that be the change what that you wish to see in the world. Mahatma Gandhi, be the change that you wish to see in the world. Mahatma Gandhi said. Next is Kalidas Samman established 1980. Kalidas Samman established 1980. Next is own Oscar as well as Golden Globe Award for his contribution in international music, A.R. Rahman. Next is Asia is separated from Europe by Ural Mountain. Ural Mountain. Next is which state have the highest literacy rate? Kerala is highest literacy rate. Next is the system based on individual leadership is a presidential system. Next is river is not included in the Panchan. Indus is not included. Next is final French Open Tennis 2021 men took place 13th June. Next is Union Minister Petroleum Natural Gas Hardeep Singh Puri inaugurated as the largest compressed biogas Punjab. Next is respect to unsaturated hydrocarbon is correct. Compound of carbon having double bond or triple bond between their carbon atom are called unsaturated compound. Next is some important administrative posts were hereditary during the Rashtrakuta and Cholo dynasty. The post Nagara Srishti meant merchant of the city. Next is dash is added in the national income to obtain personal income, the household transfer payment from government and the farms. Next is who conducted X-ray spectroscopic study of a large number of elements showed Henry. Next is whose five-year plan in India was mainly focused Garibi Hatao, creation, employment opportunity, agriculture production amongst other objectives. Fifth. Next is two most essential right to a democracy, equality, freedom. Next is Stree Mono Raksha project was launched by Union Minister of Women and Child Development. Next is Jatnis folk dance of Bihar. Next is Mughal ruler Aurangzeb died in 1707.